So 5 on your mental health today marks 22 years since nearly 3,000 people were killed in terrorist attacks in New York, Pennsylvania, Virginia. A lot of schools held moments of silence, but the majority of today's students weren't even alive in 2001. Joining us now is Dr. Erica Lee, a psychologist at Boston Children's Hospital. Thanks for joining us, Doctor.
Good to see you.
Dr. Lee, I know some schools sent a note to parents, of course, today, telling them to be prepared if their kid comes home with questions. So as families get ready to talk about this, have dinner, and this comes up, where do you start?
It's a great question. And the first thing I'll say is, of course, the conversation depends on what your kids' ages are. But you can always start by asking, have you heard about 9/11 before? What do you understand that it was or is? And are there any specific things that you want to know or that you want to talk about together? I think a lot of parents very understandably are conflicted of like, how do I share this kind of information with my kids? Should I talk to them about terrorism or violence? So it's really important actually that you come from a place where you are open to their thoughts, their feelings, their worries, their questions, and that you show them as their parents, that you're open to talking about these things and processing it together.
So I just have to interject and ask you this, doctor. So if they're open to talking about it, what if the kid comes home and says nothing? And say they are 10 years old and this is something that you want to share. Do you share it with a 10-year-old? Do you share it with a 15-year-old? Do you share this information, or do you just move forward with the day? Because to me, and I am not a doctor, but I am someone who remembers that day very, very deeply. I think that this might be something that I would say, I did talk to my children about it. I did.
Absolutely. So I think that, information about terrorism, historical events, we really actually just want to make sure we're matching it to the child's age and their developmental level. Because whatever you are going to say to them, say something to them, if it's important to you, just as you described, you want to make sure that they can actually understand and process what it is that you share. So, the National 9/11 Museum actually recommends that not really talking to these kids about things until they're at least, say, age 8. So really thinking about grade 3 and up, because they're just cognitively maybe not able to recognize. And they actually have some really nice interactive lesson plans on their website with example language and activities that you can use to describe what happened in a developmentally appropriate way. And it kind of creates a little bit of scaffolding for parents. They don't feel like it's just on them. But I've also seen some nice children's books. I mean, we've had a fair amount of time now for people to write different books about, balancing our kids' understandable fears about acts of terrorism, also with sort of hope and reassurance about the ways that our country came together, leaving out some of the scary details. And I've seen books for kids who are in first grade and up. So I really encourage parents, if you want to talk about it, get a little bit of assistance so you don't feel like you're figuring it out on your own. How do I talk about this? What's the right language? What would be developmentally
Great
appropriate?
answer. Great answer. Thank you, doctor.
Dr. Lee, always good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate it.